Hey guys, Scott Expat in the Philippines. Kamusta? Maganda gabi sa inyo lahat. How are we all tonight? Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's had a great day. Um, Today, just chasing around after mum today. Had to take her shoes back that she brought yesterday. Apparently, one pair didn't fit, so it was amazing. We got them at Chemist Warehouse, and they were red 39, which is supposed to be a size 7, but those ones that I got, the white ones, they were a size 6. So, go figure. We got to um, fixed up. Anyway, never mind. All's well that ends well. We built a bridge and we walked over it and we fixed it up. So that was okay. I didn't think that they would do a refund, but they did. So, and a young girl that I saw before turned around and said, "Did she wear them? Did she try them on? Because if she tried them on," and I'm thinking, "What are you saying? What's she saying? Hey, what's she saying?" I say, "You saying that if she tried them on, she won't be able to get a refund?" OMFG, what the hell? My mum can hardly walk, let alone walk into Chemist Warehouse, and especially up near Aldi where it's a big store, to change a pair of shoes. Um, so I was almost going to turn around and pay out on it, but she went and got the store manager, so that was okay. I got that sorted out. Everything's finished. Everything's done. She got a refund back. Mum's good. So just put her to bed now and made sure she's comfortable, and she's going to have go night night. That these are some things that I do. Check on her, make sure she's okay, make sure she's comfortable, make sure her bed's nice and tidy, and that's the way a carer should look after a person. Also, make sure that she's got her lunch, breakfast, and a dinner, and check and see that she was okay. So all's good. She's fine. She's all sorted out. So we've got that all done and all fixed up. So Scotty can do his live. Yay! And I'm on that now. So I hope everyone's had a great day. Shout out list is gone up. The shout out video has gone up. By the way, while I'm thinking on that, yes, I did make a mistake. I put the Hapsters on twice and I put Expat Memo on twice. Should have only been once. And Roma and John, you will be on the next one that comes out. No stress, it's all good. So we got that sorted out. Plenty of things to do and see. With that, it's been good. It's been a good day. So Hope everyone's had a great day. Just thinking. But yeah, that was the only fault I did, was accidentally left Roma and John off. I'm sorry about that. But Roma and John, there was three other people that got missed too. So you're not the only two that I forgot to put on there. My fullest apologies. But you, as I said, you will be on the next one. Any we were I was thinking that what we're going to do, and I came up with a few different house designs today up here and what we would like. And there's even another one that came up that was slightly different to what I had planned. And it'll be interesting to see if we can do that there. So we'll have to work out something. Another thing is there's plenty of different places in Leyte to go to. I'll just fire up the other phone so I can get onto Google Earth and check out. Oh, jeez, that's got a kick in the health. No one on yet. Oh, one like. One person here in the house. Hello. ¿Cómo está? Someone ringing the doorbell. Here we go. Always comes on with a ring, ding, ding, ding-a-ling, ding. All good, all good. Where are we today? Oh, today we're getting Mindanao this week. Got me water. Should be right, mate. Me water. There's plenty of places. There's Jamairs, Tadella. Hey, dude. Hi, how you going, mate? How are you, Chris? A bit quiet tonight. How was your day, mate? What have you been up to? Or should I say, what did you get up to today? Oh, good. It's good to see. That's great to see, mate. That's great that you're fine. It's good. I'm just looking at the map of the Philippines, and I think I'll ditch that. Hey, Alicia. Lisa, how are you? Thank you, darling. I've also got to put you on the next shout out. You're welcome. Oh, needed that. I went to dinner at a relative's place, then I came home and ate. Oh, good on you. 2 meals in one, in what, 36 minutes? Well, you're a hungry little grizzly bear, you are, Chris. You're on the shout out list too, by the way, which is up now. And what else did you get up to? The wife and son have gone up the coast for a birthday party. Wow, you're home alone on your own. Jeez, watch out, fridge. Just kidding. But the fridge better watch out. Yes, yes. Can't have anything left in there, can we? Hello, Chef Jane. Como está, darling? There's a couple of things I want to say. Some of the I've got 1,150 connections. I'll say connections rather than the other word. Okay. And the 150 that I was talking to you about, hey, Tom Simpson. Oh, okay. He's a bad cook. The 150 have got no, I'm good, thanks. Oh, that's another person I forgot to put on my thing. Show for Jam, when you get a chance, those that are watching my videos, can you get them to give you their names and you can give me a list so I can put them down on my third shout out list? Because there's over 150 I've got that aren't in my channel listing, and I need them so I can thank them on my next shout out list and shout out to them too as well, which will make it easier for me to do. I couldn't put them on this shout out list. And I do realise I've actually doubled up on two names, the Hapsters and uh, Expat Memo. They're both on twice. So that was my silly mistake. I should have checked that before I put it up. And John and Romer I forgot to put up too as well. Sorry, guys. My mistake. Yeah, I know. But I'd like to try and get 150 people, if I could, that I don't know whether they're on your list for watching my videos. So if they are, could you get them to give them your name and you send me a list so I can on your messenger so I can write them down and put them up on a shout outs for them, okay? It'd be very much appreciated, Sheriff Eugene. I'd love to acknowledge that what they have done. You looked up all the maps. Philippines. Yeah, I've got it right here. Can't expect much. Good on you, Chris. Look, sometimes you make mistakes. I make them more than others. Don't mean to, but it does happen. We do sometimes make these silly mistakes. Big shout out to Philippines for us, Marla and Fred. Also, Marla's channel, Baby Marla Story. Big shout out to you, Marla. Big shout out to John and Roma. Where I was born. Yeah, international travel could be open in October. So that's not bad. Well, we've got to look, Tom Simpson. Planes are going to get back up in the air sooner or later. Hopefully sooner than later. We need them up there so we can go. Yes, I sort of agree with you, Chris Beecham, but I think they're going to have to get the planes back up in the air. They can't sit idle for too much longer. It's one of those things, Yeah, with or without the jab, they really can't afford to be sitting idle. So hopefully they'll be up soon. So we can go travel all over the Philippines again, which will be good. We can go and see our families again. If they do open in October, I don't think we'll be going back until probably March of next year. Why don't you want the jab? You're frightened he's going to put it somewhere where you don't want it? If international travel opens in October, I'm going back to home. Okay. Yeah. Should be good. It'd be good. Hey, Noel. How are you? What's happening? Hey, Chris, look. Noel's here. COVID-19 vaccine they put in the bin. Yes. Apparently they sent too much to that elderly citizens home. Big mistake. Silly. Not good. And a waste of taxpayers' money, if that's the case. How are you, Noel? What's happening? How are you doing, mate? How's things in Panabo? Yeah, that's only because the doctor jabbed him twice. Oh, that's not good to hear. No, it's not good to hear. My Facebook is gone down and my messenger's gone down and I've lost a few names. So, part of life. I lost my messenger yesterday. Haven't been able to find it. So, not too happy. It is gone missing off my phone for some unknown reason. and well, it might be a technical fault, might be a technical error. I don't know, but it's not there on my phone anymore, on this phone or that phone. It's gone missing. I've got everything else on there except you're still in my phone. Oh, that's good. I'm staying at 4 weeks. Oh, okay. No worries, Tom. So I've lost a lot of people, a lot of people's names, unfortunately. But oh well, that's not good. It's not good to hear. Sorry to hear about that. As I said, I've lost Messenger on my phone, and I've had to notify you, Facebook, and see what we can do. But oh, Chris, that's what I meant to tell you. Hey, yo, Adrian, how are ya? Yo, what's up? What's happening? Oops. Oh, you nearly saw my titties. Ah. So, what's happening, Adrian? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened, Chris. I got up this morning and nothing. So I'll have to find out what's going on. You're welcome, Adrian. No stress, mate. On my shout outs. I'm going to do another shout out list, but it won't be for about probably 3 or 4 months. Do a big shout out. Different type of video. So and a different way of doing it too. I'm at the moment trying to think of how I'm going to do it. But you're welcome, Adrian. No drama, mate. Chris Beecham's on there. An Aussie farming in the Philippines is on there. So there you go. The new one will be slightly different. Go to the phone shop. They might be able to find the icon for you. Okay, mate. No worries. We'll do. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. It's sad. Like both phones, this one and that one. Uh, so I will have to look it up. So just say no, but that's what's happened. But I'm not too worried about it at the moment because a couple of weeks ago I had people bugging me left, right, and centre while I was trying to do something. So have I done it deliberately? No, no. It's just I'll try that, Chris. Um, yeah, I'll do a lot of vlogs, Tom. I'm actually in the process at the moment, thinking about rebooting a few videos I did there in the Philippines before I come home. There's another thing I'm going to be doing too as well. I'm not going to be because the GoPro will fit 7 videos on there quite comfortably. And my phone will probably fit a fair few. This phone here is going to my niece, not this one. This one It's going to my niece. Hey, big shout out to Nico's experience. Trying to beat the cable guy. Yes, I'll be doing some vlogs when I go back to the Philippines. I pretty well want to do some. Will I do? I'll probably do one of our subdivision again. I might even look up, see if I can find the one I did in our subdivision. But yeah, I will be doing. Yeah, right. Yeah. You better. I want to see McDonald and his house build. Well, we haven't started that yet. Actually, I was asking my good friend there in Bohol um, about Hollow Block, how much it costs, and Cocoa Lumber there in Bohol, and get an equivalent. Find out by Dad how much it will cost. Yeah, well, hopefully when I get back there, mate, we will check out the land. I want to check out and see um, where I can put our house. It's going to face out to So-called Bay. So do I. I love Cocoa Pops. I can just about virtually go to where our house is now on this. Uh, just give me a second, guys. Yeah, I can I know now. I know now where our house and land is on Google Earth. Oh yeah. Well, you do it basically on. Someone asked me today, and I said we were having a good discussion about vlogging and stuff like that. And I said basically you just pick a target, something to do, bit of content, find out where you know what part of the Philippines or what part of Thailand or Vietnam, because he's going to Vietnam next year, and there's plenty of places there in Vietnam that he wants to thing. And I said, well, you got a lot of, like Palawan, you got a lot of beautiful rock formations coming out of the water in Vietnam and up further. Here we go. Oh, you crack me up, Chris. Honestly, you really do. So, I've actually found where our block of land is in So Good. Give me a second, guys. Go and grab something to drink, something to eat. Go grab a coffee or a cup of tea. And good morning to Maganda Umaga, Kumusta. I've got to go to the CR. So check out, go grab yourself a drink, and we'll be back in a minute, okay? Sorry about that, guys. Just had a break for a couple of minutes. Yeah, so I actually found our land, Chris. Yeah, so I miss him too. I haven't seen Scoot for a while. I did. Whose live stream was I on? Oh, Philippines on Demand. POD. Put him in timeout. He's real naughty. Yes, I need to oil that door, and I need to oil the one in the CR. The CR needs oiling too, Chris, for some unknown reason. But them's the brakes. Can't do much about it. Yeah, we will be flying Philippine Airlines this time too. I'll go home on using Philippine Airlines. Yeah, it's a good airline. It was pretty good. I actually just noticed, Chris, there's a road up the back of our place. You can get in through the front. There's like we've got a front road, but the best way is to go up the back road, and it's not too bad to get in, and we can get our stuff in there to start building, which is good. I've just noticed on the thing on Google Earth. So it looks good, and it won't be so bad to get materials and stuff in there. A low block, coconut nut lumber, and that. So it'll make it a lot easier for us to get supplies in. We're going to dig in to the side of the hill. And have a drop at the back, so it'll go like that. We'll dig in, and we'll have something at the back. But we're not going to build right up to that part. We'll just have it thing. Chris Knowles just said to say hello. You probably haven't seen Knowles thing. He's saying hello there to you. There you go. Hi, Noel. I'm going to La Union, Philippines with my mum. Oh, okay. Good one, Tom. It's good. Why did I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone get a dry mouth when they drink water out of the bottled water? I'm finding I get that more out of. Thanks for the likes. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. Much appreciated. Sitting in the house. Stop drinking vodka. It's actually water. It's water tonight. I've been a good boy. But yeah, it's. I'm actually looking at where our land is in Sogod. And I was saying the other day, next time I'm going to do my live stream on this phone and use Google on this one because this one's better. Can I ask the room where everyone is on end of our. Well, Chris Beecham's in New South Wales, I think. You're up in Casino, aren't you, Chris? Tap water, can't afford bottled water. I'm not rich like. Oh, God. Yeah. Well, when we go to Aldi, actually, Aldi, you'll find bottled water is $6. A couple of dollars cheaper than Coles. Yeah, so it's very interesting that where our land is and where never noticed that crop of trees though. They must be further back down the hill on the other side. Isn't it? Yeah, very interesting to say the least. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, that'd be about right. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. That's where the blue house is. Guy's got a blue house up next to our property. He's just built it. We've got the piggery behind our place, which we're going to get Uncle Pudding to. You going, Tom? Okay, mate. Oh, okay. We pay at Coles $6. I think at Audi we pay $5 for a case, a slab, like for 24 bottles. We pay like $5 for water. Here's your black hat. There, it's faded. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so the other houses. Why can't shoot with Google Earth? You could zoom right in, but you can't zoom all the way in, unfortunately. Catch you later, Tom Simpson. Thanks for coming, mate. A black hat. The Puma one. I don't know. CJ's put it somewhere. It's gone missing. Take care, Tom. Have a good night. Yeah, so there's plenty of there's some small trees over in the far side of our block, and our block's still bare, which, well, where they put the coconut palms. The other place is the house next door to us, down the hill, because it sort of runs off down the hill the other side. Um, the land goes like that, Chris. I think I've told you once before. It goes like that. Sort of like start. So we'll dig in at the top, and we will overlook So Good Bay from up there. And there's a few Kirkus palms and stuff like that. So, Julie's Bakehouse we got there. We got So Good Road, Juan Dosado Memorial School, So Good Central School, Bin Leo, BINALIW Spring, Bagatayam, which is up further from us. That's not bad. It's not really a big place, So Good. The town of So Good, it's pretty small. Poblacion, hang on, I got a wet tongue. Poblacion is the next little place out from where we are, so it's not far. But we're up the top, up in the hills. We're hillbillies. Chris, we're hillbillies. Probably explains my dementia. I can crack some funnies. But yeah, there is a road in there, which is good. Pedro M. Motrella Plaza. Didn't even know that was down there. Jeez, that must be small. And we look over that way from... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think Snowy might have eaten me hat. I know, with the bottle of water, I'm just tastes like plastic. I'm gonna die of plastic poisoning. Oh, God. A good talk to my dear friend today. It was great. Yeah, we had a little bit of a chat over what's going on. So quite interesting, to say the least, which is good. I'm not going to elaborate on too much there, but everything's good. Everything's going well, which is good. Oh, Terence and Beth, we had a good chat today. We had earlier tonight we did. I was talking to him about something. So he was telling me about what's going on with the church and what we're doing, what the next project's the doors. I can't believe it's 20,000 pesos for a door. The doors to be put in. That's supplied and fitted for the church. It's a lot of money, really, when you look at it. No, 555 pesos. I think. 555 Australian. It cost to buy the doors for the church. So it's about 20,000 pesos. So we've got to find that to help him out with that project. And once that's done, then the church will be finished. Yeah, well, that's what they want. They want solid wood for the church. For the doors, so I think it's just the front door. There's only two doors: the front door and the door up near where the stage is. You still there, Noel? Um, so we'll get that sorted out in the next couple of days. But we've started House 48. Guess how much that's cost? 15 pesos. Wow, that's very good. Oh yeah, okay. No, thanks, Noel. Just like to know that people are still here. If they're not, that's fine. That's okay anyway. But just thought I'd ask if you were still there. Um, yes, it's. I thought it was about 15,000 pesos. He was saying to me, Chris, but it's about 15 pesos they're building the house for. So it's not too bad. It looks like it's going to be a two-story dwelling, and it's only a small house, so it's not too bad for a change. And I think there's two houses, 48, 50, 49 and 50. There's three houses going up uh, in the next couple of weeks, so that's not too bad. It, um, got the crew on one at the moment, and the others are in the background. They're just kicking back, eating and having a few drinks. Just a bit quiet night tonight. Um, Usually is on a Saturday night. It's not too bad, no. Sunday nights can be busy, which is good. And Monday nights can be quiet. So it depends who else has got live streams on now. I know Che Casares is on now. And the Rileys might be on soon. Or POD, Philippines on Demand. So sort of um, finding different people on. So you know, I could, like I have been doing, a couple of lives streams during the day. Um, I will probably do a few more lives during the day and less at night. So, it depends on what goes on. The ones during the day that I do, the lives during the day, they're unscheduled. So I don't even know what time. I'll just go out, I'll text, um, promote your YouTube and channel, and they'll send a message around and that I'm doing a live stream. So it can be uh, half an hour from when I leave the house. I'll do it. Hello, Hot Gasper, sweetie. How are you, darling? Oh, look who's back. Tom Simpson's back. Yay! Party, party, party. So that's what I sort of do. This lower streams, there's more chat, talking about things in general. Uh, what you like doing, what I like doing, what everybody else likes doing. It's just basically, chat about anything that, what you like. And thank you for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Um, on in the house. It's good heart. I haven't seen you for a while, Daz. I must get to your live streams too. When's your next live stream, Hart Gasper? So, it's just mainly just chatting to each other and talking and, kicking back what we like to do. And me and Chris sort of talk about how his house is going. And did you get that water fixed, Chris? Did your crew get the leak fixed back at home? You said you had a leak there. Did they get that sorted out before you go back, or before you get home? Before you go back home. Not good to have that. Need to get that fixed straight away. It's worth it though in the long run. But it's just general chit chat. That's all. No, we do. Anything about the Philippines, anything about as I said, what Chris is doing, what I'm doing. I'm just actually looking at an area where our land is, and just having a good look at where I'm going to put our house when we get back there, because there's two. We're sort of from where we are. There's a grove of trees. Are we going to cut those grove of trees back? No. There's like where their Uncle Gooding and that's house is, we're going to just trim back a bit. Itlog na magpulut. Kamusta? Hi, Po. No worries, mate. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Much appreciate the likes. Thank you. Yeah, they don't hear either much. Oh, good. Good one, Chris. Better to get on top of that now while it's dry, because if you leave it and it rains again, it could cause damage in between. Where was it actually? Was it in the top or was it in the lounge room? Did it leak down through the top into the lounge room or into the bedroom or the laundry, for that fact? But it's good to see that you guys got onto it. That's great. Makes it easier too. And it wouldn't have cost much to resell it. That's the beauty of the Philippines, guys. It doesn't cost much to buy. I think the last time I picked up a tube of silicon, it cost me like what was it? $15 here. And water don't taste good in Australia, I tell you. Even bottled water tastes like plastic. How about a vlog in an aeroplane? Tom, I'm not really too thinking of vlogging in aeroplanes. There's no thing for it really. Lovely Simply. How are you, darling? Kumusta? Maganda gabi sa inyo lahat. Or should I say, maganda umaga. because I think it's morning here now, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, getting the stuff is the hard off is the hardest part. Yeah, I agree. Um, it can be, especially being painted, and where whereabouts in the house. I use a lot of panel board, and if that gets rotted, it can cause a bit of mildew over time if it's not properly treated. Makes it easier to do. I'm good, thanks, lovely senpai, and yourself. I'm in a different bed tonight. I'm uncomfortable. I should have stayed in my own. You in your own bedroom because the missus and Chris are up at the relatives. You're in the bedroom. You're in your own bedroom and the bed's uncomfortable. Oh my god. Oh, okay. No problems, lovely senpai. Oh, why my thing has done. Thank you for the You're welcome. You're welcome. There's no bars, so I can pull myself up. Ooh, oh, you have to roll out of bed. You're saying, oh, look at him, he's being a smart ass now. Yes, it is more fun in the Philippines. I will agree there, Tom. Ocean Pearl Resort is a beautiful resort, very lovely. I might pull that video up too when I get a chance. I haven't had a look at that for ages. I keep forgetting that's there. I've got to check out a few more too while I'm at it. I might even pull up the video for our block of land up at Sogod. I've got to find that. The thing is sitting in, it sits in the Seagate and you got to check it out. You got to go right back to where it is and or look on the computer where it is and then bring it up and then put it back on. The maid in the Philippines does a good job. That's good. You've got a maid. I haven't got any because we haven't got a house in the Philippines. Well, yes, we have. I got mum and dad, and they're living in our other house. So that's all right. That's good. I'm probably not talking too much because I don't want to get dry throat with that with the water too quickly. But yeah, it's it's pretty good um, what stuff you can get in the Philippines. Hollow block, coconut lumber. You got to make sure the hollow block is good for your house. And you got to check it before you buy it, because sometimes they can load it on the truck off its guts, and some hollow block might not be good, so you have to, um, yeah, watch how they unload and watch how they load the hollow block up. Makes it easier, and it depends on how much hollow block. Like we've got to dig into the land up there because being on a hill like that, saving for a new car for the missus in the Philippines. Oh, wow. Well, that's good. So, that's what we're going to do there. We're going to, because the land goes like that, we're going to go in like that. But I'm just looking at the photos now of the Google Earth, and because it overlooks. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, you need to get a little Suzuki multivan. They're good. They're not bad, but you probably need a little bit like a normal sedan type car. Pretty hard to buy a real reliable one over there. Oh, you got one. Oh, good, good. Um, but it's we've got to look at how much uh, we're going to spend buffering. Bugger me. Um, so because like we've got 100 square meters, so it's going to make it easier, and we're going to use up all that. We're going to use all that 400 square meters up, but where we're going to put the house is going to be easy because it's up from where our uncle's place is, from what I can, and it sort of goes down a bit of a hill on one side, so it'll have to go back a bit, back the other way. Oh, from looking on this, I'll have to go back that way a little bit because it drops like very steeply on one side. So, it's not too bad. It's pretty good property, pretty good land, which is great, and make it easy for us. But, I need to get up there and have a look where I did last time, and we the block's about 400 square meters at the moment, and it looks good. It's great. It's a great block. So there's a set of trees at the back, and I'll talk to you more about that, Chris. I'll give you a reading later, and yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, you're right. We're gonna do because it's gonna go like that cut into the thing, and retaining wall there. And I decided, Chris, balcony right around the house on the second level. And I was thinking that when we did the cut in like that, hey, Hazy Cheesy, say hello to Christopher Beecham, Noel Selby, Tom Simpson, and the rest of the crew that are up there. Queenslander, yeah, similar to Queenslander style would be good there, I reckon. Because the bottom part you can if we do it like a Queensland, I'm going to have to get a photo of a Queenslander style house and just do it like that. Um, and with that, saying that, the poles that the house will sit on will have to be done with engine oil before they go upright, before they go upright. The poles will have to be done with engine oil, or we can do what Texas Filipinas done with the Rio and the mold around the side, so they have concrete job. Or we could do it another way, which I'll explain to you later when I talk to you. So, there's different ways. I was thinking about that this before, and I thought Queenslander could look nice there with the, even if you do cut into the thing with the retaining wall, and you probably could park a car underneath the house, or because we've got to come in the back way, this way. So we could have the garage at the bottom facing. I've got my own house in the Philippines. Oh, nice. Good one. We've pretty much, that's what I'm thinking of, Chris, and everybody, is that when we do build it, we will have to have a retaining wall because it goes like that. We can come in this way to the garage, or we can go around and come in this way. But I prefer to come in the back. If we have the if it goes like that with the retaining wall in, it will be ideal. And then the second level can go up a bit high. So we can either do like like this, like what we're in now. We can do like this, 4 walls, and then up. You know what I mean? With the roof, the floor up there, so we can go up high. Don't use blocks for the retaining wall. Use concrete. Yeah, I know. It makes it easier, doesn't it? And then because we're going to have that gap between the house and the retaining wall, and all the pipes will go on this side down like that. All the house pipes will go on the back wall of the house. So you have the retaining wall, the house wall, right? And you'll have a little walkway down here. Yeah, I'm going to do concrete. Even going to render the bottom, like so when we do the first floor and then do the second floor. The first floor will be like garage, and then you will it will be long, so the house will sit up on it, and it'll be like sort of something like this, and probably fit 2 cars in there, and then we'll do the floor, the roof, which will be the floor, and that'll go down sort of that way. So it'll sort of go along like that, similar like a 2-story house, but going like that into the no roads hazy cheesy, going to the thank you darling, going to the ground is like you say, like that, cutting to the ground, then up and then a retaining wall at the back like that. I find it very hard to explain myself sometimes, I tell you. Uh-huh. So that's the geo of what I'm sort of going to do. So that house will never got a pen when I want one. Oops, belly full. Depends on how much we dig in too, Bruce. So that's the retaining wall there. That's the bottom of the floor. That'll be the wall to the house because the ground also. That'll be the ground. That's how it sort of will go like that. And that's that'll be the drop there. It won't be much of a drop. It'll be only a certain bit of a drop. Yeah, the drainage will be probably at the because if that's the next, if that's the ground up here, I'm just trying to figure out where we're going to have the drainage. The drainage will probably be more probably near the back of the house. I'm going to step out again, guys. Get yourself another drink, and that I'll be back in a minute. again. Yeah, so you're right there, Chris. You're right with what you're saying. With the retaining wall, I don't think I'm going to. You're right. Another piece of paper when I want one. But the retaining, it's sort of when you look at that diagram, it's not going to be as steep here. It's only going to be here, really. And what we will do is have the retaining wall and probably have the drainage either at the bottom of the retaining wall with like a guttering system, so the wall doesn't collapse. At the top as well as the bottom. So we'll have like a guttering system going along the retaining wall to make it easier. Like that. And build the house up a little just in case. Yeah, pretty well much like that's what we're going to do, and it will be a lot better for it too when you look at it. So you have a second level like that sort of thing. That's your retaining wall there. Something like that. Over and on this side, it's the retaining wall and the house like that. If there's a typhoon, there might be too much water for the drains. Yeah, I agree with you there. That's why I pretty well much thought of that idea with the well, you thought about it for me. And it'll make it easier. Depends, Tom. Depends. If you go, we're going bottom block floor like this. Like what I'm sitting in behind that window, that will be behind that window will be the retaining wall, and then you've got that wall there, and then we'll put guttering, like a guttering system, down alongside the retaining wall on the top, and one at the bottom. So just if it rains up there, it'll just go along. Will fit the guttering. We'll have like a metal guttering. System, and at the end, the pipes will go down into two tanks. So there'll be like a water tank which will hold water for the garden. Which I'm thinking pretty well much. Excuse me while I do this. So there'll be pretty much a water tank thing like that there on the side, built into the side of the wall, put onto the side of the wall, right? And that there is the guttering. So what will happen is the water will go down and into the water tank. It will hold enough water so that way when it rains, we will have water for the garden. We won't use too much. We'll only use a little bit at a time, and it'll make it easier for us to water the garden. And there'll be like a little tap, which, guess what? I will buy here. I will buy two tap systems here. I'll buy two taps from Bunnings and put in the box. And we'll have two tap system, one on the inside of the retaining wall, and one on the outside of the retaining wall for the garden. And so when the water goes down, it'll go into the tank, and once it fills up, once it fills up, we'll have plenty of water for our garden beds. So we won't, and we can run a pipe system down to Uncle Goodings and Cousin Gibbs' place for the pigs and for the garden down there. How are you going to stop the tan filling up with rubbish? I haven't come across that one yet. What do you mean by tan, Chris? Oh, pardon me. What do you mean by tank? Filters, filters, filter system. Very fine filter system, which we'll get from here. I will put a filter system in at the top of the tanks to stop the rubbishing going in. And that should make it because it'll have a like around. No, because it'll be easy access for me to pull the after the rain. It'll be easy for me to lift up the filter and clean it back a bit. And also, you got to look at it. It'll be like a guttering system with a pipe, like a pipe like that, plastic conduit pipe cut in half. Might even have to be like plastic pipe, PVC piping, with a filter system putting the guttering. So when it goes down, it'll stop, and the rubbish will just be collected at the end, at two ends. I'll probably have another filter system here. So I'll have one filter system there, one filter system there. So the rubbish will fill up to here, and the rest of it will go straight into another filter, which you can clean out as well. So it'll be like flywire type filter system, but very strong. That's my idea of that. But whether that works or not, that's going to be another thing. But it'll be a metal guttering on top of the retaining wall to stop the water from softening up the retaining wall and pushing the retaining wall forward. So you'll have the guttering system up the top, which makes it easier. All right. So it'll be sort of like that. And the water will just flow down into the tank, but it'll hit the filter system here and just sit there, and that'll have a little very fine, because you can, when you do that, there's two things I've worked out too, Chris, as well, guys, is that when you have your pipe, when you have your pipe or your guttering system going like that, if you work it out right, and lo and behold, that if your pipe is like this and the water's going here, if it's an open like that, right, guttering system, and you've got your filter here, where's the rubbish going? Here, yeah, not up here. Goes here. All rubbish will always, like when you're talking about rubbish, you're talking about dirt and little pebbles and rocks. Yeah. or if you have a little overflow system, if the rubbish is going at the bottom, nothing's going to come over the top. Just the water will pour in over the top and go down. That's my theory in relativity. How it might work, how it will fall into the tank, fill the tanks up. But you can also have like a bucket system in your tank that if any excess rubbish gets in through the filter, you just pull the bucket out, and once it stops raining, pull the bucket out, and if you got dirt at the bottom, it's good because there'll be a filter system on the bottom of the bucket as well. See what I mean? There'll be like a little bucket system in there, and you just pour it out, and there'll be a little filter on the side of the bucket, so nothing's going to go out. It'll just, once the tanks fill up, it'll just fill into that bucket, and the filter system, yes, only time the filters will block up. I'm aware of that, but if you do it, that you check out as we do this, it will work out in the long run. So once you're doing your retaining wall and your guttering system for your retaining wall and put the tanks in, and you've got, say, 4 filters or whatever with the bucket with the filter system in it, you pull out the bucket, it might leave that much dirt in there in the bucket because the all that's going in is thing, but it's not drinking water, it's water for the garden, so it's not going to matter so much. You're not going to be drinking that water. I was always told that if you boil water, rainwater, it's okay. If you don't boil rainwater, it's thing, because we used to boil rainwater when we were up the bush, and it made it it was really good. It tasted really nice, but you have to boil it, not like, in a kettle or a billy, and you can use it for coffee and tea. But I'm not so sure in the Philippines. That's a question mark there at the moment. So we will cross that bridge when we get to it. But you're right there. That's what I'll probably pretty well much do with the retaining wall. Put a guttering system at the top. The other thing is, with that guttering system at the top, if I cement it, I'll do that. That's the retaining wall there, right? So there's the retaining wall. Oh, there. Now, the guttering sits in this retaining wall, right? So the water will flow towards me or you that way and into the tank, right? So when I do it, am I going to cement here first, like that? Am I going to cement this before putting the guttering in and making sure the guttering has got, because I won't want I won't want the guttering to get scratched, because if the guttering gets scratched getting put in, then when the rains come and it rusts, you're going to have holes, it's going to leak into the ground. But if you do that like that, right, cement here, like that, in a tube, hey, how you going, John, Jenny? Say hello to Hazy Cheesy Kiss Speech and all the crew that are here. So if you have that like that, you cement here, right? You can put your guttering in here, which will go long ways like that, and then dip into the tank, right? We're talking about the retaining wall and the guttering for our place when we start building up in Sogod, Joe. That's a plan. That's just a rough plan of this is the ground. That's the retaining wall. That's a walkway, so I can check on the guttering system, and that's where the house is going to be. And because the lane goes like that, we're going to go in and up like that. So it'll make it easier to build. I hope it's not too complicated for everybody. But as I said, time, and as Chris just said, is time will tell. Why are you barking? Sore throat. So I'm sort of got to work out a system there. Which, yeah, well, that's how it's supposed to look, like that. This is the bottom level of the house. So when the land forms like that, it's going to go like that, right? So the house will go in with the retaining wall here, and like that, and then second level on top, bit like this here. Brick wall on the other side is a walkway with a retaining wall with a guttering system going like that for the house inside God. And then we will build the floor. So this will be the roof, that'll be the floor up top. Am I going to do it like Texas Filipino? No. I'll probably do it a different way. We'll see how things go. He's done a good job of his house. I'm really rapt to see how the second part of his house goes. So it'll be interesting to watch the next part of the build because they're doing the second floor now. So that's going to be interesting. So this will might be my hat flickering the light. I don't know Either that or that globe needs to be replaced. One or two. Wasn't doing it before. Either that or I got my other phone too close to the thing. Because I also was thinking of something else, Chris, when thing, because that'll be the bottom level of the house once it's in here. Yeah? So go up like that, and the retaining wall will go up here. But it's not going to be too high, the retaining wall, and it's not going to go in, it'll go in and go up. And earlier stages of watching James and Jessica doing their house, then at, on Terence and Beth's property, is quite interesting to say the least. I've been watching it. I'm going to have to go back to the start of watching some of their when James first started building the house, their house, him and Jessica's house. Because I like the way that they were doing that, and they had the retaining wall at the back and the other wall, so it made it easier to get in. We might, what we're building, we might buy a Kubo, the house style, to put on the at the back corner of our block, so we can go down and check on it. But we're gonna have Dad, hopefully Dad and Uncle Dunai, and we're not gonna. We'll see what happens with getting. Are we gonna have other workers there? I don't know. Yeah, I probably was. But it's interesting to see what we're. Ooh, that'd be a good one. Ooh, I'll have to watch that. So it's one of those things. Chris and I are going to talk more about it after. But I'm sort of thinking that will be pretty well much how we're going to do it, because that's how it's supposed to. Hey, mate, don't worry about that. I'm not frightened of working with a shovel and spade. If I have to do some of the work on the property, I will. Are we going to hire outside of what we're doing? I don't know. I can't really afford to pay for labour work for other people to help build. I would love to do what Texas Filipina did. I would love to do that. I would. Oh, mate, I've been on a shovel before. It's not. I've done pick and shovel work before. Got splinters, blisters, and not from the other thing. But it's that will be the first ground floor, as you see there, Chris. That part there. will be the first ground floor. In your younger years. Which is good. I'm not criticising. Far be it from me to criticise. But as you were saying, Chris, you could do pretty well much Queenslander in the tropics up there in the Philippines if you had the right plans. Queenslander in the Philippines would look lovely. The way they do that, especially with the trellis around the front. In saying that, putting trellis up around the front, I think you'd have to treat it, oil it, and be on it constantly. Because when you do the second level, the ground floor level's going to have to come up. Sorry, guys. Ground level's going to have to come up a bit more. So one of the two, Chris, is that we could go to that level there, have a bit of a thing here. You walk in there, you can walk in, like, that could be like a driving garage underneath if you wanted to. And then you've got this level here, but if you go to that level there, that next level, which will bring, so this hollow block, and the same at the back, and here, then here, hollow block as well, which will give you your floor here. So this would be raised up a bit. So when you start to put the floor on the top of the house, you can then go up another area. Hey, Joe's Journey, how are you, mate? Kamusta? Yeah, so that's pretty well much what I'm thinking with going to that level, that first level, Chris and guys, just going to there and then going up another lot of thing. But remember, the house is going to go more up here too. So this is just a small bit of it and go across. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. So that's pretty well much. So if we build it from here, hollow block, and then go up another lot of hollow block. Hey, Jing Dexter! Say hello to everybody, Dal. Everybody say hello to Jing. So this is just a plan of what I've got, sort of what I'm thinking of with our house, Jay and Jing. Like this, that's a guttering system, retaining wall, and tank there for our garden beds. And then we have the where the house is, and here will be a walkway, so I can check on the thingies, the guttering. Just give me a second, guys. MK has got a live premiere, guys. A premiere now. So I'm just going to switch over to this other phone as well and go to that. So if everyone wants to check out MK's live, go there now. Hang on, guys. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to doing it to MK. Ching, sorry. MK Live. Thanks, Joe and Jeannie. I'm struggling there for a minute. I know Bruce has got it here. Yeah, so sorry guys, I'm just waiting for that to come up now. So yeah, that's pretty well much, how how I've got a sort of system gonna run with the hollow blocks and the wall, uh, retaining wall here, and then you've got a walkway, so you can check the guttering system for the rain. It won't be as high at the back. It'll just be like it'll be just the back, which will be good to try and do. Um, yeah, so I've got that sorted out. I've got to draw up a better plan, and this is just a rough copy, Jing and Jay and Chris Beecham. But that's the retaining wall there, this part here, with a guttering system with a tank system at the end, two taps either end, so I can water the garden. Then we've got here a walkway where I can check the dirt that flows through, the check the tank system out. So that way, if there's any dirt in there, I can clear it out. And what I'll probably actually, Chris, I was just thinking, you hit the nail on the head there somehow. Um, with that, you could with that, you were saying to me about the filter system. You could probably have a um, thing like this where you've got the filter system at the top, right? And if you open it like that, um, or you open it up like that, the water flow can come down here and dirt hits that, and it might fill up a little bit and go all over the grass area, which wouldn't matter so much. But having the water flow like this, and so that's my arms are spouting, the guttering goes down, the water goes in here. You've got your filter system here, and you've got a thing which is closed, but a little bit of water can run into the tank, which will be easier. Yeah, pretty well much. Pretty well much. You've got it spot on there. Spot on. And I was just thinking, like, that's the that's like the thing. But if you have that half, I won't show that. It's silly. But you have the guttering system, like I've got, like I was saying, like that with cement wall there and cement there and cement there, and the gutter in that. No, it didn't hurt. Like that, you'd be laughing. You can have the gutter in there with it like a dump trap, which meant, oh, thank you. You are, see, uneducated Victorians, I don't know, which will make it easier to do. So I've got half of the plans sorted out, but I haven't been able to get onto it during the course of the day because I've got CJ and that. Excuse me. But yeah, it would make it really good and be awesome to do. And what you said with the Queenslander house, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. And that'd be perfect in the Philippines, the Queenslander house. Not made out of timber, out of hollow block. Yeah, exactly. Round PVC piping would be better. That'd be the way to go. And because they've got PVC piping there, so you know it would pretty well much cut the top of the PVC, the top part of the PVC off, and it would. So you sort of got the round hole like that. You cut this part off, and you just have that sitting in the gully, and like a spouting, and it'd be a lot better because it wouldn't rust, and it'd flow better into the tank. But if you could get a tank that you could put in first that long, or get a tank made up, even if it was a plastic type tank. I've got one out up the back there. I've got a toolbox type of plastic thing. Even that'd be ideal. Holds a fair bit of water in it, but you'd need one a little bit bigger and square and probably more rectangular to to put the water in. So you could go probably one about probably so big by so high, and just put the dirt. If it was plastic, you put the dirt over the top and just put the pipes in, and have that trap that you said, which would make it easier. Sorry if I'm explaining it real hard. With the balcony all around the house, hollow brick at the bottom, rendered cement on the outside, make it a lot easier. Would really make it a lot easier. So it's not a bad idea. Anyway, guys, I'm going to finish off. We are back tomorrow, 12 o'clock Australia time, AM, 9 p.m. Philippine time. Okay, mate, no worries, Chris. Good night, mate. I'm going to finish off here now, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow night. thank you for coming. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you for the 17 likes. It's been great having you guys here. Great support. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate. And thank you, Hazy Cheesy. I owe you. I will be at your next live. When is that too, by the way, Hazy Cheesy? And I'll catch up with you later, Jay. I know you're busy. It's okay. No problems. I understand. Thank you, Jing Dexter, for coming in. Tom Simpson, thank you. Noel Sowerby, thank you. Much appreciated. You guys take care. I'll catch up with you later. Thank you to Chauffeur Jen and the crew. I really do appreciate you guys coming in too as well. Much appreciated. Alicia Albacinio, thank you. We'll catch up again, hopefully tomorrow night, and have a bit more chit chat. Guys, enjoy your night. Enjoy what you do. Enjoy what you do in life, because life is good. Have fun. And above all, love you, all of you. Love all of you. And I really appreciate everybody being here. It's been great. Thank you for 12 in the house. Much appreciated, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm going to cut it tonight, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care. You've been awesome. And remember, life is good. This has been Scott, expat in the Philippines. Bye for now. Mahal kita to every one of you guys. Love you all. Thank you for coming, guys. See you later, Hazy Cheesy J. Take care, guys. Good night, Chris Beecham. Good night, Tom Simpson. Good night, Noel. Good night to all the crew. Thank you. And good night, Jim Dexter. Catch up with you later. Take care and have fun. Bye for now.